How's it going, everyone? This is the Anime Man, and welcome back to some more To You of the Future I Give Every Song, Episode 7, I believe? Unless I fucked that up majorly. It'll say down there somewhere. Anyways, last episode we kissed Miku. And now we're going out with her, and I just came home, and I think I know what's gonna happen. Let's find out. I'm home! I call out as I close the front door behind me. However, I get no response. What? Miku, you I didn't even press the button just then. That's weird. She made such a point of how she would come back first. Hey, Miku! Once more I try calling out, but the result is the same as before. How strange, she should be here. I see a little light shining out from the room. That means someone in there. In this case, it has to be Miku. I feel relieved. Hey, I was worried there. Well, as long as she's here. Switching the bag from the convenience store to my left hand, I turn the doorknob. Oh, shit, yeah. Oh, that's good. To all the gentlemen out there. Bro 5. I open the door and inside, heaven. It seems Miku's in the middle of changing clothes, and looks over at me, taken completely by surprise. What? Oh! She's naked. Or at least in her underwear. In my surprise, I drop the bag. I guess that noise was directed at me, because Miku quickly tries to cover up with her shirt. Although, other than that, she's completely defenseless. Gulp. I see the curvaceous lines of her back, and as I lower my glance, I look over her bra and then her panties. I see butt crack! Her panties. I mainly glance at her panties. No, don't look, you idiot! Idiot! Sorry. I hastily avert my eyes. I had unintentionally given her a good looking over. Not only did I act like a pervert, but there's no excuse for me to use. I'd better at least follow up by saying something. But I guess there really isn't really much there to see. Crap, I went and said what I really thought. By that I mean you're slender. Definitely not that your body is scrawny or anything. Alright, now get out of here. It completely backfired. No shit, bruh. I'm sorry, really, I am. I'm sorry. About to cry. I'm really sorry. Well, that was the best fucking intro to this visual novel ever. GG, bruh. This is bad, my heart rate is out of control. Calm down, think over what just happened up till now. She's angry because I was watching her change. What do? Fuck her right in the pussy. First I'll close my eyes and take a deep breath. Do it. And imagine it. It's no good, I remember that scene vividly. And I made her cry. What have I done? Picking up the bag from the convenience store, I hang my head inside. I try knocking on the door to see what happens. Miku? You dirty lecherous pervert? Miku... I've never seen that word before. Is that a typo, or is that just an English word that I've never heard of? Someone comment below. That, me. It's better than her crying. I'm not going to sing for you anymore. She suddenly pulls the ultimate weapon. Wait, don't say that. That's it, so you have to listen to all my demands. What are you talking about? Just listen. Yes, I'm listening. I feel weak. Oh man, what is she planning to make me do? Ice cream. Oh, it's just that. Okay, I'll go buy you some. Excuse me? I shall purchase it immediately, milady. Very good, and I like a new outfit. Oop. Okay, I got it. I mean, my pleasure. Damn, look what she's reduced me to. This sucks. There's no limit to what she might ask for. And then, what else? Don't you think that's quite enough, princess? You don't sound very remorseful to me. Now look here, though I may be at fault, it's partially your fault for not locking the door. I suppose. Although my viewpoint is plausible, Miku-sama still seems dissatisfied. See, she's still groaning. Then just one more thing, she says in a tiny voice. What, if you got something to ask me, then ask it. Kiss. What is she saying? It's okay, you can come in now. I believe I heard the rustling of Miku putting on her clothes, so I open the door. Still in your underwear? Miku comes back over to me and grabs a hold of my clothes. She gives me a sweet look in her eyes up. Oh, god damn it. And awkward mode activate. And her awkwardness is made apparent by the colour of her cheeks, but it's alright, she murmurs. I feel as though I've been punched in the chest. Miku covers her eyes as though she's embarrassed, but then looks up at me. Do it. Do it. She closes her eyes and I softly touch Miku's face. Wow, my heartbeat is so loud. Oh. Spontaneously, my hand increases its grip on her shoulder. A long breath tickles my cheek. Miku applies no force, entrusting things to me. God damn it. Okay, if you guys don't know, I am recording this episode and the last episode, like, back to back. So, literally, the last, like, the last, like, 40 minutes have just been the most awkward reading of dialogue. Oh, God. Alright. Drawn to each other, our lips meet. Oh, yeah, this is... okay. Just a soft kiss, but even that makes me breathless. Her flushed cheeks, her long fluttering eyelashes, the warmth of her hand as I hold it. Each of those are lovely. When our lips part, Miku still looks transfixed, staring directly into my eyes. Suddenly I try to make a joke to dispel the awkwardness. Is that satisfactory, milady? I didn't hate it, Miku answers in an oddly muddled tone. Miku gives me an extraordinary smile. I love you. And that's the icing on the cake, ladies and gentlemen. Miku-san. Miku's sitting on my lap as her legs dangling lazily. Isn't it about time to record the song? And my legs are falling asleep. Oh, come on now, it's only been 2 hours. I think that's rather long enough. Since we kissed, Miku has been strangely sweet to me. And I'm glad about that, but it's not like things can stay this way. But look, we need to do your daily song training. We don't really have to do that today, do we? Hey, what is it? Do you have a fever or something? Please don't shout right in my ear. Sorry, but to hear you say you don't need to sing. Just kidding, though you didn't have to be so startled. Miku says as she hops off my lap. And she looks at me with a bit of a stunned expression. Oh, okay, you were kidding. Thinking it over, Miku would never seriously say that she didn't want to sing. Well, I almost believed you there. You're not through with your musical training either, right? We have to be diligent. Haha, I'll keep that in mind. With that, I head for the PC to prepare for recording. So you're ready to begin, right? Yes, of course. Which is the reply I expected, but as I go to open my laptop, my hand freezes. Huh? The PC is already up and running. To be precise, it's standing by running a screensaver. That's odd. I'm sure I hadn't touched my PC today, so I can only think of one reason it will be powered up. Say, Miku. Oh, all set? No, not yet. Did you use my PC? Huh? What are you asking me out of nowhere? See, it's already powered on. Look here. I show Miku the PC. I don't know anything about it. But I didn't use it today, so who could have done it except you? Beats me, I don't know anything about it. You just used it today and forgot to shut it off, right? Yes, I suppose I could have. I'm still sure it was Miku, but I don't know why she would lie about it. Sorry, I guess it was my mistake. Well, anyone can make a mistake, so I forgive you. Your clemency is too kind, my princess. More importantly, since it's been running all the time since yesterday, shouldn't you reboot it? Oh, definitely. If I use it like this, various processes might seem slow. I'll do that right away. Oh wait, I'll do it. No, it's fine, I'll do it. Okay then, I'll leave it to you. Oof. No sooner did she say that than Miku pushes me aside. With a clickety sound, the screensaver disappears. Just before the screen goes dim, I think I see the web browser running. Did I get on the internet yesterday? Okay, done. Oh, okay, thanks. And Miku's okay, I snap out of my thinking. Well, there's nothing to worry about until there's something to worry about. Alrighty then, let's practice really hard today. Right, it's the same scene as usual, no doubts enter my mind. But as it turns out, something was going to happen this time. It was already waiting to happen. Miku, hey Miku! Huh? Oh, what is it? At the sound of my voice, the daydreaming Miku suddenly reacts quickly. We're supposed to be doing a recording and it makes me feel something wrong. Is something the matter, Miku? Like what? Nothing's the matter. Well, this is the first time you've done something like not paying attention during a recording. When it comes to singing, Miku had terrific powers of concentration. I've never seen her like this before. No way, I'm the same as all. I love that face. Then do you know what I said earlier? Miku ponders my question. Before long, she nervously says, was it Miku, I love you? No! Like I would confess love right in the middle of a recording a song. If you didn't listen to what I said, just say so plainly. I'm not going to get angry. I'm sorry. Huh? She seems so earnest in her apology. I expected more of an argument. Miku, are you sure there's nothing wrong? No, nothing. Please don't worry. I love this piano. I don't know if I've said this in previous episodes, but I fucking love this piano music. I need to find it somewhere. Anyway, please tell me what you were saying earlier. Oh, okay. It may be a small thing, but the sensation tugs on my chest. The Miku in front of me looks the same as always. And yet there is something odd, something that seems it isn't right with her. No, I'm thinking too much. She said she was fine. Listen, Miku, when you were singing, your notes were off here and here. I get hold of myself and return to the matter at hand, Miku's recording. Oh, is that so? Yes, it doesn't move up there, it moves down. I understand. I'll look out for it next time. Let me do it over from the beginning. Alright, are you ready? Yes, ready anytime. Having received Miku's okay, I reach for the mouse. And execute the waiting program. Stop, stop! I stop the playback of the song and wave my hands wildly. Upon that, Miku looks at me anxiously. Did I mess it up again? She keeps going off key here and there. I never dreamed this would happen when we started recording. We've kept having to stop and repeat the same discussion. Oh, something's up. Miku, what's wrong? I told you nothing's wrong. I'm the same as always. Oh, don't look so serious. It's obvious she's forcing herself to smile. Surely there's nothing she's trying to avoid bringing up. She's hiding something. If Miku doesn't want to tell me what's wrong, I don't want to force her to, but... Be honest with me, Miku. Something happened, I think. It's nothing, I tell you. Nothing happened. Miku, I say softly, and look directly at her. Miku lowers her head to avoid my gaze. Even hearing this, you're going to keep saying the same thing? Eh? I click the mouse and Miku's voice plays back. That is, the recording we just did. What's wrong with my singing? I believe you know that yourself. This is certainly not you singing. Please don't say weird things. I'm singing, aren't I? Then why aren't you singing like you enjoy it? That was what Miku told me at the very beginning. I make her recall it. That music is something fun. Miku had always sing as though she enjoyed it. When you're singing like you hate it, how can I believe you when you say there's nothing wrong? With that, Miku falls silent, but that silence is the same as an acknowledgement. There's no point in asking further if you insist on not telling me. But if there's something wrong, don't try to bear it alone. It may be for my own selfish reasons, but I don't want to see Miku sad like this. So if there's something I can do for her, I want to do it. Do it. I'm sorry, this is a serious part, I keep fucking saying do it. Of all the people in the world, Miku, I'm most concerned about you. Just remember I'm here for you. I also spat on the screen. And get the mouse out of there we go. Please don't say that, Miku. After a moment, Miku speaks in a halting, meek-sounding, quivery voice. What should I do? I don't have any idea. If I'm smiling, if I'm singing, then surely... Hey, Miku. The moment I reach out towards Miku, it's like an impact hits me in full force. I just didn't want to worry you. At that point, her voice falters. Oh, she's crying. Miku. Miku cries on my chest. Miku's little body is trembling just intently. Seeing Miku like that, I could do nothing but embrace her. Something's up. There. I hold Miku and stroke her head as she continues to cry, as I begin to recall what happened on Christmas Eve. Miku's crying is finally calming down, and just when I think it's alright to talk to her again, Miku dries her face by rubbing it against my shirt. Hey! What? Never mind, are you calmed down now? Yes, thank you. Miku nods, but I can't relax just yet. The thing is, I still don't really understand why she started crying. So what is it, Miku? What made you cry like that? Well, you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. No, I want you to hear it. We separate and she looks at me seriously. She looks as though she has decided on something, and in my response my heart beats noisily. First of all, I owe you an apology. I'm the one who started up your PC, I'm sorry. I suppose she's talking about what happened prior to the recording session. Miku seems deeply apologetic about it. Oh, so that was you after all. I don't mind you using it, but why did you try to hide it from me? Well... She stops talking. Maybe it's something very difficult for her to say. Miku surely resumes speaking after her hesitation. I wanted to know more about myself. About yourself? Yes, I thought it was bad that I didn't really know anything. If I have to rely on you for that, it will become a nuisance for you, and I didn't want that. I see, so you were searching for the internet. Miku nods silently in response. I had caught a glimpse of the browser running on the PC, now I know why. So weren't you trying to deliberately hide it from me? Also, don't go thinking that you're a bother to me by relying on me. I wanted to please you. Huh? I thought perhaps I might discover a way to improve my singing. And then I thought you'd be more pleased with me. Miku. Miku was being Miku. She was thinking of me. Surely she had a hard time trying to investigate it in secret. Thanks. Just hearing the way you felt makes me glad. I'm sorry. You don't have to apologize for that. You know that I'm happy just to be with you, Miku. I'm well aware myself that that line is embarrassing. It is embarrassing to read, so yeah. But it happens to be the way I really feel. I'm so sorry. Hey, Miku. I can't stay with you. What? The meaning behind Miku's words eludes me, so I answer stupidly. That, and I didn't expect it so suddenly. Oh, now I get it. Haha, you're kidding me again. You won't fool me this time. No. I'm not kidding. Miku's eyes well up with tears. At that moment my heart begins to pound. At that moment I realise the true meaning of that feeling I had in my chest during the recording session. I'm worried, uneasy about something beyond my control. If you're not kidding, then what are you saying? That you've come to hate me? Is that what you mean? You mean by you can't stay with me? No, that's not it at all. It's because I'm a trial version. Oh, fuck. Trial version? Miku's a trial version? What is she talking about? What does that have to do with not being able to stay with me? It's very, very simple. I'm a trial version, and the trial period is 10 days. I feel everything go black in front of my eyes. My brain refuses to accept it. 10 days. Miku has a trial period of 10 days? This has got to be a joke, right? What else could it be? Miku doesn't react with agitation this time. She simply shakes her head slowly. There's no helping the fact that I start to feel woozy and my throat feels dry. 10 days after I'm activated, all functionality will cease. What? The impact of this fact creates a shockwave which spreads through my whole body. At the same time, I recall the conversation from this morning. Apparently I've spent 5 days with Miku, and there are 5 days remaining. That means we only have 5 days left, doesn't it? I feel as though my own voice upon hearing it isn't really mine. If this is a nightmare, I want to wake up right now. But somewhere at some point I feel already I understand. This is all real. Why? Why didn't you tell me this before? I only found out today. Then why did you hide it from me? Why would you hide something so important? Of course now I know why Miku wasn't paying attention during the recording. It means that, contrary to what she said, she had known about it already back then. And that she didn't tell me about it, but hid it from me. That's because I was wondering what I should do about it. I just assumed that we would always be together. It's inconvenience that I would be a trial version, and with a period of only 10 days, I never would have even wanted to know about this. As she says this, tears start to flow from Miku's eyes. As she breaks down and cries, the tears stream down her face. Miku, how could I fail to notice something so important? Which one of us was in the most pain? Which one of us was suffering the most? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Miku. I wipe Miku's tears away with my fingertips. In doing so, I can feel her warmth, and I feel a pain in my heart. It's not over yet. I'll find a way out of this, I'm sure of it. Calmly, I give her a smile. I'm not giving up yet. If I do some investigation, I'm sure I can find a solution. No. Huh? You won't find a way. Why do you say that? Don't you think I've already tried to find something? I can tell that Miku's hopeless about it. This time I really black out. Phew, now that I've done all that crying and that discussion, I actually feel refreshed. Don't make a face like that. It'll be okay. Come on, don't be so serious. It's just that the trial period will end, right? I mean, when you think about it, who's to say it isn't selfish? Without thinking about it, I hug Miku with all my might. What do you think you're doing? Miku. What? Don't start crying, it's immature. Isn't this anything I can do for you? It's alright, you don't have to do anything else for me. But... Miku places a finger over my mouth to quiet me, and gives me a sweet and gentle smile. Please stay with me. Stay with me until the end. That'll be the last of my selfish requests. For her to make such a modest request is so sad. I curse my inability to do anything about this. The inability to help someone so important to me when it matters most. But still, if that's her request, understand. I will be by her side up until the very last, so that I will never have any regrets. Thank you so much. At least I can do that much, so that Miku will still be able to smile. Oh, fuck. Time can be a cruel thing. There's no slowing it down, no stopping it, and no turning it back. As with the present situation. In spite of my wish or desire, my time with Miku continues to pass. Mercilessly, inexorably, time marches on. With my eyes still closed, I can hear Miku humming. Lying on the bed, I incline my ear quietly to listen. That humming is a sign that a new morning has begun. Look at the time, we need to be getting up. I think that's what I hear being said, followed by the pitter-patter of footsteps running over toward me. Shortly thereafter, I feel my body being shaken. Hey, it's morning, time to get up. Come on now, wake up. My response due to an increase in volume, just as I go from sleeping to waking. Rise and shine. Ouch, ouch. Teat. Ow, ugh. Quit it, I'm awake. I shout reflexively after being struck on the forehead, nose, and cheek. I look over and Miku has a bored expression on her face. You woke up faster than I thought you would. Now look, the way she has said it, it was as if she had been hoping to torment me more. Well, whatever, good morning. Yeah, good morning. Because Miku smiles, it makes me smile too. The bright morning sun shines into the room. Yes, morning came again today, same as always. And so for my part, I behave the same as always. Alright, hurry up and make breakfast. Yeah. Even though tomorrow will be the last day we have together. That was very good. Thank you. Wow, I'm full. Look at you lazing around. After finishing breakfast, Miku flops down on the sofa. It's very important to rest after a meal, you know. Miku answers me with feet stamping. Geez, if you get fat, don't say I didn't warn you. I won't listen to any such indelicate remarks. She obviously heard me though, so I don't say anything else. If I say anything more, it will be like talking to a brick wall. Time for some TV. Using the remote, Miku switches on the TV. Meanwhile, I go ahead and start cleaning up the dishes. Miku, would it be too much to ask for you to give me a little hand with this? I'll make you some coffee later or whatever. My, what a pleasant reply. But I didn't expect anything else from the beginning. Huh? Where's the show that's usually on? End of the year special? What is this? Yeah, well, that's a special show they put on at the end of the year. How can they just up and change the programming like that? They didn't just do it, they've been doing this for a long time. Although I can understand what Miku's getting at. As a kid, it always bothered me when a show I expected to be on wasn't on for some reason. Is there some meaning behind it? Well, basically, there are various adult reasons. Otona no jijo. There you go, that's some Japanese you guys can learn. Precocious girl. Another pun that you guys do not have to worry about because it was so bad. No, it has significance to it. To forget the bad things about this year and prepare to welcome the new year. Is that so? Yeah, so that's why. As I say it, I stop in my tracks. Because at this moment, Miku has a serious expression. No, you know, none of that stuff really matters. That's right, today's just another day. What's the matter all of a sudden? Nothing, you just have to worry about it now. I'll go wash the dishes. After quickly announcing that, I head towards the sink. Because if I keep doing this, I'll get more depressed. Oh, wait a minute. What? I'd like to have some ice cream for dessert. Haven't you eaten enough? Naturally, there's always room for dessert. For real, you're gonna get fat and I don't care. I said don't speak so indelicately to me. Oh, fine. You should be humble and obedient, that's all you need to be concerned with. That's all you need to be concerned with. After this exchange, we look at each other and smile. Miku's concerned about me, but meanwhile, I know the pain she's going through. I had no idea that doing the same thing as always could make me so happy, or could make me so sad. That's a pretty good quote. Here's the coffee. Oh, thanks. It's those matching mugs we're used to drinking from. After expressing my gratitude, I immediately start to drink. Heh, and how do you like the coffee today? Tastes a little different from usual, doesn't it? It is as Miku says. The coffee has a fine substance to it, a mysterious flavour in it. What did you do to this? Excuse me. I put in some soy sauce. Cough cough. Hey, are you alright? I can't get the words out to describe how it choked me up. Miku hits me on the back to help me. Hey you. What happened? What do you mean what happened? Who the hell put soy sauce in coffee? Don't be alarmed, I didn't put it in my own coffee. I see, well that's good then. Hey wait a minute! What are you trying to do to me putting that only in my coffee? Well, you don't have to shout at me. It's a perfectly normal response, but how come she's the one that gets to complain? Didn't you know soy sauce is good for your health? So I was thinking of your well-being. I see, and what was your real motive? Half amusement, half curiosity. You weren't thinking of my well-being then. That was something she did for herself. Heh. Don't try to deceive me by smiling. If you're gonna say that, then you don't have to drink it. No, I'll drink it. I keep Miku from taking the mug away. To me, this cup of coffee is priceless. I can't let it be in vain. With a sip, I take a mouthful and try to taste the flavour. Because how often does one get a chance to drink soy sauce flavoured coffee? If you don't like it, then there's no need to push yourself. No, it has a very deep flavour. Unexpectedly enlivens me up. You're kidding. If you don't believe me, try it yourself. You don't fool me, I know it's a trick. That wasn't at all my intention, but Miku's very wary. Even though she's the one who added it in the first place. That's a shame, you're passing up a really good opportunity. You won't get to experience something like this again soon. Like I said, don't try to trick me, Miku. Suddenly Miku trails off, not just pausing, but lapsing into complete silence. Miku's eyes have no power, they look blank, devoid of vitality. Hey, what's the matter, Miku? Huh? What is it? Why are you looking so nervous? It's just that you looked weird. How rude, I'm completely normal. Oh no, she's powering down. Oh fuck. Well, okay then. Seeing the way Miku pouts, I feel more calm. She must have only been thinking of something. Don't scare me like that. You're just a worrywart. I'm completely fine. That's right, we still have another day. But for that one moment, I was overcome with fright. With just a little change in Miku's appearance. I'm not going to be prepared for this. Oh, fuck me. The hands on the clock ruthlessly carve the passage of time. Didn't realize how much time has passed until now. Time's 10 o'clock when I talk to Miku again. Say, Miku. Hey, Miku. Huh? What? She might have been daydreaming again because she jumps when I tap her on the shoulder. If you feel like it, want to go out on the town for a little while? The town? Yeah, it's the last day of the year and there are several entertaining things we could do. So how about it? To be honest, it's painful for the two of us to be alone in this room. The more we try to pass the time as we usually do, the more I'm aware of it. My fear of losing Miku. I think I'll pass. Why? If there's anything special you want today, I'll buy it for you, no matter what it is. Thanks, but I'd rather stay here. Miku. This is the room I first woke up in, you see? When I'm in here, I feel very much at ease. I see. But the way Miku thinks and the way I'm thinking are completely opposed to each other. Her only desire is that we stay in this room together till the last. Sorry, Miku. No, I'm the one who should apologize for turning down such a nice invitation. Even so, I'm sorry. Jeez, don't look so depressed. What I should be doing right now is seeing you. Let's really make this count. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Miku smiles at me and I respond is kind. We'll always have our singing together. What would we be doing by forgetting about that, just to go out on the town? Miku, thanks. Now what are you thanking me for? I totally don't get you at all. No doubt. Come on, enough of that. Hurry up and get things ready. Right. In any case, the most important thing right now is for Miku to sing. As I think about that, I turn away from Miku for a moment and... Miku? I turn around to find Miku collapsed on the floor. Hey, what's wrong? Are you okay? It's nothing. I just tripped. Oof. What? Miku looks like she's trying to stand up, but her body seems too weak to move. That's funny, it's like I'm completely out of strength. Miku, just lie still. I immediately run over to help her up, and I'm astonished. What the? Miku's body's limp, like a marionette whose strings have been cut. In fact, her whole body appears to not have any power. My mind races with unpleasant thoughts. Somehow I remember this from before. This can't be happening. It's exactly the same as when I first carried Miku home that night. It looks like it's happening earlier than I thought. What are you talking about, Miku? There's one more day. There was supposed to be one more day left. The gods are fickle, aren't they? Couldn't wait just one more day. How can you say that to me? You said 10 days and there should be 1 day left. I desperately want to believe that there's still 1 day left. There's no way other than that for me to reject what is going to happen. There was still much more singing I wanted to do. And with that, you would listen to me and smile. If you want to sing, then sing. Sing to your heart's content. I'll still be here listening, so go on. Miku's voice gradually grows softer. The light disappears from her eyes. She seems to be fighting to keep them open. Hey, Miku! Miku! My time limit isn't even up yet. With that, tears stream from Miku's eyes. No, I'm not ready. She shouts as much as her voice allows. Suddenly some powers return to Miku's body. I don't want to stop yet. I want to be with you. I wanted to feel lots and lots more warm feelings. If only I could just have one more day. Just one more day. Miku? Miku! Miku is shutting down. Thank you for using it. Oh, fuck. Instantly, the rest of the power leaves Miku's body. With those words, it's all over. Miku lies there helpless. There's nothing I can do. I cry uncontrollably. Fuck. I wonder how much time has passed since it happened. Only a little light enters in the room as I stare up at the ceiling in a trance. Words can't express my depression. I don't even feel like wiping the tears from my eyes. No, I just don't believe it. I won't believe that Miku won't wake up again. That can't be the case, can it? I call out to Miku, who's lying on the bed, but she doesn't answer. Come on, Miku, please wake up. We were going to record a song, weren't we? I lost count of the number of times I try to speak to her, but there's nothing but silence. Oh, maybe you'd like to hear the recording from yesterday. That one was the best one we've done so far. I manage to get up and stagger over to the notebook PC. I know well what the result will be. I just do it out of despair. Hello, can you hear me, Miku? You've come a long way since the beginning, haven't you? The first time I heard you, it was so terrible that I was shocked. Saying that will probably make you mad. Miku doesn't answer, neither does she pout as she normally would. Say, maybe you'd like to look at the photos from Christmas Eve? That day was a lot of fun, wasn't it? You blew too hard, sending the cake everywhere, making a big mess. Honestly, despite your appearance, you did nothing but crazy things, didn't you? I take out my cell phone and open it. The image reflected by the LCD is blurred. On top of that, you've been selfish and uncandid. But that's what I liked about you. I gently touch Miku's cheek. It's still warm. My tears fall in drops on Miku's face. It isn't time yet, you know. You always did have a way of screwing things up. I start to cry again. I just can't accept it. I can't take it that it's all over a day too soon. Damn it all, how come? Why? I thought I had accepted our parting, because it was Miku's wish that I stay with her until the very end. But I had no idea it would be this cruel, this merciless. If only I hadn't gotten involved with music. Presently something deep in my heart begins to smoulder. I didn't even know what to take my fury out on. Only half conscious, I look over at the shelves on my desk. If I hadn't been for these, I'm looking at all the musical scores I wrote down. With full force I swing my arm across the desk, knocking over the shelves, sending the scores flying through the air. Things like music, in the end it always makes you suffer. It gives you false hope and dreams, and in the end it betrays you. There's nothing enjoyable about it. Tell me, Miku. Tell me I'm wrong. I fall to my knees. I grasp the sheet music on the floor tightly in my hands. That music is something fun. I wanted her to smile again like that. This no longer has any meaning for me. If Miku doesn't smile, if Miku doesn't sing for me, then what good are songs? What's this? I find myself staring at that musical score as if drawn to it. It isn't my handwriting. The letters have more of a rounded look. It couldn't be. With quivering fingers, I gently take hold of the score. I glance it over, and what I suppose now becomes definite. This is a song that Miku wrote. And there's no doubt that she knew about herself being a trial version. It's smudged here and there. Surely it's been erased and rewritten many times. It's a mess, but you can tell she gave it her all, thoughtfully agonizing over it. To make her own kind of song with her own feelings and wishes. You're kidding me, Miku. My tears, which had stopped unnoticed, now start to flow again. And I only found out about this now when it's too late. This is what... She used the little time she had left all to write this song. This is what you love. She made this for me. Wait for me, Miku. On the laptop, I moved the cursor over to the web browser selected. On the day I found out Miku would stop functioning over 10 days, Miku herself told me that there was nothing I could do about it. Or what if? Since I hadn't confirmed it myself, it doesn't mean that some way might not still exist. I'll start by looking up Miku. I enter the keyword in the search box. I click enter, and after a brief period of retrieval, the results appear. Wow, look at all this. The number of results exceeds what I had imagined to be. The results span across multiple pages. Alright then. A faint flame of hope begins to burn in my heart. This just might give me the method I need to reactivate Miku. Thinking about that, I turn my full attention to the screen. I don't want to overlook even the most trivial bit of information. I relax, collapsing back into the chair. I take my eyes off the PC screen and look up at the ceiling. I finally found a method to reactivate Miku. With 2020 hindsight, it's obvious. It's something quite simple. If a trial version exists, then so should a production version. Miku. At last I understand everything that Miku said. Surely she knew all about it. I told her not to carry a burden all by herself. Certainly the trial version acts the way Miku said it would. Except for just one thing. Miku's trial period is 10 days, but in no event will she function after the end of the year. It goes on saying to please note carefully the date of initial setup. Today's the last day of the year and therefore Miku's expiration date. Thanks to that I was in the shambles, or perhaps she thought I would be even more sad if she told me about that. She's just so arbitrary. I stare at Miku lying there. In the silent room a loading sound comes from the notebook PC. But I've no right to talk about anyone else, do I? I've connected a cable between Miku and the PC, in order to install the production version of Miku's software. I feel a mixture of hope and anxiety weighing on my chest. Miku. It was easy to get the production version. I was able to buy it through direct download. This time I've read the manual carefully and absorbed all the information I found on the net. And I know how to reactivate Miku by installing the production version of software. There's just one thing though. Oh, fuck. All the memories are gone. Surely you won't call me a fool for this, but I can't help but wish for it. A miracle. Just a little longer. Still a little of the progress bar remains. I clasp my hands together as if in prayer. 97, 98, 99. When it reaches 100%, the hard drive starts to churn. Soon a message is displayed saying the installation is complete. Miku, starting up. The voice that I'm so used to hearing reaches my ears. It's as if the scene of that first day is being repeated. Her disoriented gaze gradually clears, focusing on me. Miku! I call her name eagerly. Miku smiles sweetly and says, Me! It's been so long since I've heard that. Say, do you recognize me? Me? If this is a prank, please cut it out. Tell me you're joking, Miku. Me. Oh, raising my voice has given Miku a frightened look. And that's no good. I'd better calm down. So sorry for shouting at you. Me. Of course, you want to sing, don't you? Shall we challenge a new song today? Me. Come on, Miku, please. Say something selfish like you always do. Me? No matter what I say, Miku responds the same. This Miku's a brand new Miku, totally reset. I feel like I'm going to cry again. Live in hope, die in despair. Today, all this day, I was made to face that awful realization. Miku, if this is what one calls reality, I don't want to accept it. That the day we spent together have come to an end. Me. Suddenly I feel something touch my head. It's Miku's hand. She's making her best effort to stroke my head. Me? Tears well up in my eyes. Although she's undergone a complete reset, Miku's kindness has not disappeared. But the way I am now, that kindness feels too cruel. I weep. The Miku who isn't Miku tries to comfort me, but I cry and cry. Feels. Listen, Me? Wiping away the last of my tears, I find myself beginning to talk to Miku. Maybe I'm doing it to keep myself distracted. There was a girl with whom I was in love. Me. Someone who liked singing most of all, and who helped me to recall something important. Me. She acknowledges my statements, but whether she understands it is another matter. Her serious expression looks a little funny. I continue on. But she isn't here anymore. She's gone. She's gone. Even though I say it myself, it weighs on me as heavy as lead. Moreover, since I'm saying it to Miku herself, the irony is absurd. So what should I do? Now that she's forgotten everything, should I start afresh with this new Miku in front of me? Since this time she won't be suspended. That's absurd, isn't it? For me, the Miku I know is the only Miku. But then, what should I do with the new Miku? It's too bad you were bought by someone like me. Me. I'm sorry, but I like to be alone for a while. Please. I say, looking down, unable to bear seeing Miku look at me with concern the way she's doing. My mind is reeling. I have no idea what I ought to do. I think I hear something and look up. Something like a melody. It's a song. Miku's singing. She's singing even without a language being configured. This melody. I don't believe my ears, but I think I'm right. The first song Miku ever sang in this room was this song. Miku. She stops singing and looks at me. And just like that, she immediately comes running over. Is it really you? Is that really your song that I hear? Those are the words I wanted to say, but I can't bring myself to say them. I'm too frightened. Once again, my hope betrays me and turns to despair. Miku holds out her arms towards me. This? She holds out to me in the blank, unmarked CDR in the case. I think I've seen this somewhere before. Oh! The night I found Miku, I brought this back with her. Because the instructions never mentioned it, I completely forgot about it. Me. Hey. Miku gleefully waves the CD case up and down. She seems to just handle it as a toy. It looks like this is something that holds the new Miku's interest. Me. Come on, that's not a toy. My heart pounds fast. If she's not playing with it, then what is she doing? No, that couldn't be, could it? I dismiss the thought which has arisen in my mind, but Miku's singing voice from before still echoes in my ears. What if by some chance it really is possible? So say, Miku. Me? May I say that for a minute? Me. Miku shakes her head in refusal to me. I put my hands together in supplication toward her. Please, I beg you. Me. She seems to think about it for a moment, then presents me with the case. Thank you, Miku. I take the case, feeling my heartbeat increase rapidly. I make a firm resolution within my heart. If Miku comes back to me, no matter how many times, I won't hope for anything. Miku smiles at me as if to encourage me. Wait, I think I know what it is, but I'm not going to say just in case I'm wrong. My hands are shaking as I pull the CDR from its case. I'm taking great care not to drop it. Let's see, it was this button, wasn't it? Pressing the button on the right side of the laptop, the CD tray pops out. What? Miku, could you get out of the way for me? Miku looks on, seemingly interested in what I'm doing. I still don't know if she understands me, but she replies with gladness. Let's see, I put it in like this. I place the CDR in the round part of the tray. Then I push the tray back in again. It begins to load the CD with a high-pitched whirring noise. If this is just a blank CDR, I don't suppose anything will happen. Holding my breath, I watch the screen. A few seconds feel like an eternity. Something did change. On the screen are some white letters on a black background. What's this? I can't make sense out of the unfamiliar English. This is originally Japanese, so. However, my eyes come to rest on one line. Song, Android. It's about Miku. Me? No doubt about it, this message is about Miku. Eager to find out what it says, I look over the letters. The sentences are simpler than I first thought. Even I should be able to read this. The message is very simple. Just connect Miku to the PC and click OK. But it says nothing about what will happen if I do that. Well, I'll have to give it a try. Miku, could you come over here? She had been watching, but then seemed to have lost interest and left. Once I call her, she comes right over. I want you to be patient for a little bit. Would you sit there, please? It's just for a short while, alright? She answers cheerfully and sits right down. The first thing I need to do is connect the USB cable to the PC. Sorry, just a moment. And then connect it to Miku. Okay, and next, just click OK. I purse my lips tightly and click on the button. Miku? What happened? During the next moment, Miku's body shakes, and then as if I'm watching in slow motion, she falls senseless. Hey, Miku! I quickly grab hold of her, and her arms have gone limp. Miku, snap out of it, Miku! I keep shouting, but there's no response. I feel a cold sweat come over me. It's just the same as if she was shut down. It couldn't be that that's what the CDR was for. I make the effort to pick Miku up, but I'm not ready to give up and cry just yet. What steps should I take in order to make Miku wake up? I'm sorry, and thank you. As I hold Miku, I softly say a few words of apology and gratitude. for the additional short time that we were able to be all together. Just now, I think she moved slightly. I react by looking at her face. Her eyes are still closed. I was only hoping. Nope, she is awake. Miku's mouth is open slightly, and I'm certain I heard her voice. Oh. Holding her, I realize that the power is coming back to her body. Before long, she opens her eyes. What? What happened? Miku? Oh, good morning. What happened that you're making that pitiful face? I knew it. I fucking knew it. That CDR has her old memories in it. And she probably put it onto the CDR before she fucking got shut down. I saw that coming. Her eyes are lit up and her language has returned to normal. She looks at me with an expression of curiosity. That was a pretty good plot twist though. GG writers. Well, something strange because it looks like I shut down. Oh, I see, I'm dreaming, right? If that's so, then I'm lucky. I get to be with you in my dreams too. No. Huh? My tears start to fall down on Miku's face, one after another until they overflow. I can feel your tears, they're warm. It's not a dream, Miku. Huh? What? Huh? This is not a dream. Saying that, I smile. Miku opens her eyes wide. But, I was just a trial version. Of course it has to be a dream. It's not a dream, alright? Ow, 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 ow. I pull Miku's cheeks hard, with enough power to reach to the heavens. That hurts, what do you think you're doing? See, you're not dreaming, are you? Oh. Miku looks at me astonished. Miku trembles with anxiety as she says, is this really, truly happening? Yes, it's really, truly happening. How distressful you are. Because Miku is looking at me suspiciously, so I give her a pat on the head. Jeez, it's so hard to make you wake up, you sleepyhead. Hi. Miku. I say her name softly, to reassure her that we are really here, both of us. In the next moment, Miku leaps at me and begins crying on my chest. I hold Miku tightly. Miku hugs me back. I'm glad to feel that her warmth and her pulse are there. We just hold each other tightly. Say, will you sing for me again, Miku? Yes, I'll sing. I'll sing for sure. And with that, I hope that we will never be separated again. Well, there you go, guys. Oh my god. So, looks like it was never fully explained, but I'm guessing what happened was... Oh god, I hope this isn't copywritten. I hope this song isn't copywritten. Anyways. Fuck, that's the end of... I think. That's the end of To You of the Future I Give Every Song. Fuck. Look, as a visual novel, I mean, this is one of those, like, you know, just single-storied visual novels because literally... Oh, I see. Naked Miku. Cool. Damn, that was a feel strip at the end. Holy fuck. Yeah. It was kind of cool that they ended it like that. I guess it kind of made up for the... Oh, this is a speed art we're watching. I was wondering what the fuck it was. Oh, cool. That's a nice addition, I guess. But yeah, as I was saying, it was kind of cool how they ended it like that. It's a nice feels trip. But yeah, this was a pretty good game. I enjoyed it. I would have liked to have seen maybe multiple endings, but I guess in the context of this game, that probably wouldn't have worked as well. Yeah, I still enjoyed it. I have also heard that there is a Kagamine Ren version. No, Ren or Din? Fuck, I don't remember which one's the girl. But the two blonde-haired twins, the girl version. There's that version of this. So I might do it, but Most likely I'm going to do either Honey Pop or Nekopara after this. So I want you guys to let me know in the description, the comments below, which one you'd like first. But regardless, fuck. This is a good game. I liked it. Yeah. It was nice for a change. A lot of dialogue. At least it was like properly translated, so that was nice to see. And yeah. GG supplement time. Nice. Fucking nice, mate. Yeah. Oh, after the credits. Get up, time to get up! If you don't, I'll smack you with a green onion. All at once, I'm awakened out of a nice sound asleep. I open my eyes in a hurry and see Miku brandishing a long green onion. Hey, wait, stop! Good morning, Miku. Ah, what a refreshing morning. Good morning. You clicked your tongue at me just now, didn't you? She had, as if she had deprived her of some fun. See, she's still half asleep? Breakfast is waiting, so hurry up and get ready. Okay, I said with a nod. I'm afraid to inquire too much. On the other hand, my health might be in danger if I don't. So what's on the menu today? Well, let's see now. We have bacon and eggs with rice and miso soup with green onions. Is that so? Miku answers me matter-of-factly, but I gulp uneasily. Surely today it will be okay. I trust her. Wow. Now eat up. Remember what I said about live in hope, die in despair? The items on the table are absurd. Mayday, mayday, call the medic! I think it'll be an improvement over yesterday. Okay. I'm especially confident about the Miku-chan's bacon and eggs, but it looks all burnt to me. Then you best have your eyes examined. It does look as though there might be a little more of the original form of the food than yesterday, but still, this is definitely burnt. Now eat up! By the way, what about your portion? Don't worry, I already had mine. Coward! Though I can't actually say that. At any rate, it's incredible that she's actually making breakfast for me like this. As a man, I suppose there's only one thing to do. Thanks for the food! You're most welcome. Using the chopsticks, I sample some of Miku-chan's bacon and eggs, shoving it into my mouth all at once. Choo choo. How is it? That was great, thank you very much. But you've left most of it. Well, my body's telling me I've had enough of it. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Miku-san takes great offense at my words. But as a man, there are times when I have to stick to my guns. Come on, today's a big day, so you've got to eat properly. If today's that important, it better be. It's better if I don't eat it then. Never mind that, eat it. I told you I can't eat anymore. As Miku closes in on me, I flee. After which she chases me fiercely. Why aren't you running from me? Because you're chasing me. We run around the room with a noisy clatter. As so, since Miku reawakened that second time, she's back to being her usual self. You're pretty fast. So are you, wheeze. After all that running around at full speed, we're both out of breath. Whew, let's stop this. This isn't the time to be using all of our physical strength. That's right, you said today was important. And just whose fault do you think all this was? It was all because your Miku throws a green onion with lightning speed, scoring a direct hit on my solar plexus. And say, from where does she take out that green onion? Out of her butt. Truly, your mouth will be your downfall. What the heck do you think you're doing? And now you're gonna eat your breakfast. What, you still haven't given up? Naturally. Now then, please enjoy every bit of the flavour, won't you? No! There's nothing more I can do as Miku smiles defiantly before me. I can see a garden full of flowers. I'm sure exaggerating. Looking at my quivering hands, Miku sighs as though she can't believe my words. She can say that since she doesn't know the destructive power of her own cooking. But I agree, your skill at cooking has improved. Oh, really? She told me herself that she thought it was an improvement, so how come she's acting surprised? Well, I won't pursue that. Well, at any rate, I didn't simply pass out like last time. That's because I'm constantly growing and improving. That's right, I'm so talented it's scary. I think I'll have some coffee. Hey, you didn't even respond to what I said. However much time we spent together, it's not nearly as enough. Anyway, we don't have time to sit around drinking coffee. Huh? And why not? I spoon the instant coffee grounds into the mug and pour the hot water from the pot. I stir it up well with a spoon and start to sip it. I told you, we don't have time to take it easy. Today's my first live performance. First live... I know, sorry. I wave my arms at Miku and apologize with a slight smile. I was just trying to lighten the tense mood. But with Miku, I don't suppose that's really necessary. You do understand how important this is, right? Jeez. Of course I understand. I've been with you all this time. I gently take hold of Miku's hand. I know better than anyone else how she's been striving for this day. Yes, I guess that's right. Well then, shall we go? Yes. Her song fills the live venue. The crowd is electrified. Now Miku's singing voice is projected, not just in my room, but enough so that it can reach the ears of many people. Oh my god, it's so cute. Surely today Miku's singing will be etched into the hearts of everyone here. There's a lot more to go. The whole audience cheers with one voice. Miku said that music was something fun and enjoyable. That is something that I don't believe will ever change. Miku will go on to be the very best that she can be. Her story is far from over. Well, there you go, guys. That was To You of the Future I Give Every Song. Can I just say, I mean, I've already given my thoughts on it during the credits, but it was a good game. Really good game. GG Supplement games. But can I just say, as a side note, my throat is fucking dead right now. I've been talking non-stop for about almost an hour. Don't try this at home, kids. You're gonna wake up the next morning with a destroyed throat like I'm gonna be. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this visual novel. It was really fun to play. You guys seem to have loved it, and I'm really glad you guys did. As I said in the credits, I am gonna be also starting Honey Pop, Nekopara, and possibly, if you guys want to see the visual novel for Kagamine Din. Is it Din or Den? I don't know. To be honest, I don't listen to many other vocalists besides Hatsune Miku, so I'm not too sure. But if you guys want to see that as well, then I'll try and find it and see if I can play it for you guys. That's if you guys want to see it, of course. But if not, then I really hope you guys enjoyed this visual novel. Yeah, super cool, super fun. And yeah, that's one down on the list for me. So anyways, I'm not going to babble on too longer because my throat's already dead as it is. So thanks for joining me on this little adventure, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next video of whatever I make. Thanks for watching. Anyways, like if you enjoyed, subscribe for Running Man Bando. Keep watching anime. Ta-ne!